religion, not only the Christian religion, but religious practices in Nigeria and how they have impacted on our fledgling democracy. I'm not here so much to preach. I'm here to inform. I'm here to interrogate practices. I'm here to open our eyes to see where we stand in the context of our present political reality. When Bishop Samuel and I met some few weeks ago, he told me about this forum and said there was going to be a conference right about this date where pastors from all over the country will be attending. And he said the theme of the conference had to do with unity, religion, and politics. Finding the nexus between unity, religion, and politics. And so in that light, I gave him a topic that I would like to speak on. I said it was going to be an academic exercise. When I came today, I now saw that the theme is the prevailing power of ministers' unity in Christ. So I may just address the theme in a few minutes before I go into my paper proper. Briefly, the subject of unity is foundational in God's economy. I want us to get that right. The subject of unity is very foundational in God's economy. All through the scriptures from Genesis to Revelation, you will find that God has always been interested in unity. If we take a cue from the book of Genesis, where God created man and put him in the garden, and the Bible said that it was not good that man should be alone, and so God created for him a woman. And that woman was created from his rib. And that means man and woman, though they appear to be different things, are one and the same. One thing about God is that it is only in God that you find that 1 plus 1 equal to 1. One plus 1 equal to 1. You want to question my quadrimetric? I'll prove it to you from the scriptures. Let's look at the institution of marriage, which is one of the foundational institutions that God created. As it is written, and the man shall leave his father and his mother and cleave unto his wife, and they which were twain shall now become. Therefore, what God has put together, let no man put
This forum is not made specifically for the coming election. It's a gathering of clergies, God's people, ministers of the gospel. So we do fix it yearly to come and gather and pray for the peace and the unity of the country.
What's the focus of this forum? Because I heard the speaker was mentioning some statements regarding the forthcoming general election. That means the gathering today, is it pertaining, are you gathering us for the peace of the forthcoming election, or are you gathering for just the normal kind of gathering that you usually do yearly?
Thank you. First and foremost, today is not the first day we have started gathering. And because it has been a daily affairs of this body, yearly we do come to gather together. So we also know that the election is almost on the way. So we deem it necessary that during our program, we shall remind our people also that election is coming. Therefore, we need to pray for the peace of the country and unite our country so that we're going to have peaceful election come 2019. As they have come, as I said earlier, it has been in our plan to be meeting once in a year for our yearly convention. So they all come from all the churches of Nigeria, both Pentecostal, Evangelical, and Orthodox. They all gather to receive the usual convention training to go and also preach to their subjects, their members, so that we can maintain peace and order in our country.
We came here together and pray to God also for the nation Nigeria, and also to unite the ministers together. We have parted for a long time, and this is the right time for us to come together.
Now, what's your message towards the killings in Nigeria? Are you in support of the violence, or are you...
There's no one that will be in support of the violence. Even if you are an enemy, you will not like the violence. It happens that all this thing that is happening, I'm involved. What do I mean by involved? I'm a Fulani. The Fulani killings are also, you know, they are killing, and when I hear that Fulanis are killing, it affects me because I don't like what they are doing. Especially, and sincerely, I don't like it. The killings in the north, the killings by the Fulani headmen, and also by the Boko Haram. I have always said it, if government is not aware, they would have stopped it. Government must have a hand in it, and if government don't desist, God in heaven will fight them by himself.
Now, what's your prayers regarding the forthcoming election?
I pray for God always to give us the right person, because the Bible said when the righteous are on the throne, the people rejoice. And that is my prayer, that God should elect the righteous person. We have elected enough of our own. We want the choice of God now, that God should make a choice for us, so that the man that will lead will not be a ruler but a leader.
And that is which is preparing for. Pray, 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 pray.